DHS Child Welfare Supervisor Investigator in 1998. Edie Winkles, Seminole County DHS Child Welfare Treatment Worker in 1998. Rebecca Bell, Seminole County DHS Child Welfare Worker.
Russia got two big brothers
Treatment
in my car.
Worker,
I need to cover these speakers. The rain about to come.
Laura Lee Coker, Child
Put it in the
Welfare
handle and put it in the
Caseworker in
Put
1998.
the thing.
Gloria Brown, Seminole County DHS Child Welfare Caseworker 1998. Kelly West, Seminole County DHS Child Welfare Worker 1998. LaDonna Sims, Seminole County DHS Child Welfare Worker 1998. Hal Erperly, DHS Child Welfare Supervisor. He was also the director of the Food Stamp Division. Beverly Morris, Seminole County DHS Director in 1998, retired in 2000. Ann White, Oklahoma County DHS Child Welfare Worker Investigator in 1998. These are people names that I'm calling that actually had hands on what I call racism. Okay, and they can clearly come up here and explain this. Okay, let's continue. Catherine Gates, Oklahoma County DHS Child Welfare Investigator 1998. Lisa Hudson, Oklahoma County DHS Child Welfare Caseworker in 1998. Sean Atkinson, DHS Child Welfare Caseworker. Don Bender, Oklahoma County DHS Child Welfare Investigator. Cheryl Thornton, Oklahoma County DHS Child Welfare Supervisor and Investigator. Susan Scabberhorn, Oklahoma County DHS Child Welfare Supervisor and Treatment. Mary Saludadu, Oklahoma County DHS Child Welfare Supervisor. Debbie Sexton, Oklahoma County DHS Area Director over Seminole County before 98. Cora Brumley, Oklahoma County DHS Child Welfare Worker. Margaret DeVault, Oklahoma County DHS Liaison. Debbie Saxton in 1998. Roosevelt Milton, DHS NAACP employee back in 1998. Ferlin Ballard out of McAllister County, DHS Area Director over Seminole County after 1998. Skip Franklin, Okmulgee County, DHS Child Welfare Supervisors in 1998. Alan Ferrand, Pontotoc County, DHS Child Welfare Director over Seminole County in 1999. Dana Smith, Oklahoma County, DHS County Client Advocacy Intake Employee. Ronell Dyson, DHS Client Advocacy Investigator.
Hey.
Judith Mindadu, Client Advocacy Investigator. Walter Combs out of Tulsa County, DHS Client Advocacy. This is just a few names. Over 17 years, there's over 700 names
This is what you feel
of people that knew about what happened to my family and refused. I mean, in state, local, and federal government, and refused to do anything about it. Barbara Green, Tulsa County, Client Advocacy. Amy White, Oklahoma County, DHS, Division of Children and Youth and Families. Janice Hendricks, Oklahoma County, DHS, Commissioner for Children and Youth and Families. Wayne Chandler, Oklahoma County, DHS, Commissioner for Children and Youth and Families. Art Elderidge, Oklahoma State, DHS, Commissioner for Children and Youth. Mildred Carpenter, Oklahoma DHS, Division of Children and Families in 2002. Jack Sonigui, Okmulgee County DHS Director over Okmulgee Creek Nation. Nancy Frazier, Okmulgee County DHS Child Welfare, Children and Family Services. Howard Hendricks, State of Oklahoma DHS Director, State of Oklahoma Department of Human Services. These people are all aware of what I'm talking about. Did they do anything over the period of 17 years to try to help my family? No. They concealed it. If nobody does anything for the Thomas family, then nothing will be done. They're proving that. And when you check under the laws under the Patriot Act, these people that's involved in this, okay, it's a whole nother set of rules and laws. We're living in 2015. The laws has changed since 1998.
If they want you, they'll come back through.
We're not living in the same time. You can't do the same thing and think that you're going to get away with it. It's not going to happen. We have laws, terrorist laws, for people that don't like black people, okay? That will do things to people of color that's sitting in positions in government. It's illegal.
Hey, come here, stand, boy. Hey, look, it's water. Look, go look at the water. Stand right here.
I have invited the Department of Human Services. I have invited everybody, anybody that wanted to come and respond to the words that I'm speaking.
It's not raining yet.
I have my paperwork to confirm what I'm saying. If I am not telling the truth about what I am saying, then why come somebody don't come out here and actually do something about me not telling the truth?
That ain't gonna work.
Other than that,
Well,
you're dealing with the truth.
yeah, we'll hold it. I don't care about that.
I'm not going on something that I wanted to go on. I'm talking about the documents that I have right here. Right there.
Y'all females be at the cars.
Documents like this right here. From Transgender Incorporated, where they sent my children to for counseling to prove that I was abusing my children. The Thomas family has been clients of Transgender Incorporated for over 6 months. They were seen due to the alleged abuse by the maternal grandmother. Okay? I have documents here that states that the lady put guns to the kids' heads and made them read all the stuff on the hotline. How legal is that? How legal is that? This is not like it's a secret. I can understand it if no one has been told or had been brought to nobody's attention. It's just like right now. Here I stand out here now, and it's just like, you know, It's not like that. There's going to be justice. That's the reason we live in America. If you want to sit down and do nothing, that's your choice. But I have a choice that I have made. And my choice is to stand up for what is right. Tell the truth. If my name would have been in the places where these other people's names was at, I would be in jail. From jail to prison. They tried to give me life in prison. Okay, this was no accident or no mistake. Because if it had been, it would have been corrected. You correct a mistake or an accident. You don't continue on and on and on and on and on. Things has to change. I've been down here around Wewoka many years. I've seen the changes that took place here. But it's going to have to be more. It's going to have to be more. And the worst thing is to have us to the point, meaning the people, and not educate them to the truth. When you take slaves and tell slaves various different stories and don't tell them the truth, you know, that devastates anybody. Anybody. When you don't know where you come from, when you don't have a homeland. We know people that has the answers. They ain't giving them to nobody.
They watching them.
Plain and simple. We have evidence. Evidence that's been presented to the district attorney's office. To the district attorney's office. nothing became of any of this other than more time passed. Now the district attorney can refuse to prosecute anybody he wants to.
He want to prosecute me.
Only problem I have with this is this. When you refuse to prosecute in order to conceal the wrongdoing that was taking place in that courtroom, to me that's illegal. According to the law, that's illegal. Okay? And if I'm wrong, let's talk about it. I got the paperwork out here. Let's let the people hear what the paperwork say and how it was handled. And see, if they believe what you say is the law, because it's strange to me that some things that some people call the law, other people look at it and say, well, it don't apply to me. No man's above the law. No man's above the law. I will be asking for a federal investigation of this. I won't stop. I've asked before, I'm going to ask again. But you're failing to realize this here. There's more time going by, more people involved, more children that's being exposed to more trauma. If you think that that's going to solve the problem, Charles Thomas is not the man that's going to sit around and going to accept it. Anybody else, that's your choice. But I have the documents to prove what I'm talking about. Okay. And I still stand here. Okay. And I went down and I spoke with the director of the Department of Human Services. I spoke with the area director. They know I'm out here. I told them what I was doing. This is not a secret. This is not a secret. And it doesn't have to be a debate. This is not a debate. I have a document here. We read the document. You explain it. And explain how that's legal. This is what we're talking about. Only thing we're talking about here. So if you can come out here and make these documents legal, I'll shut my mouth. I will be in the wrong for even standing out here saying the things that I'm saying. It don't change the facts of what the documents are and what they say. Some of this is no statute of limitations on some of this stuff that we're talking about. Let me show them all of the way. Yeah. Under Title 42 USC 1983, referring to public defenders. These are the people that gave to us as attorneys, public defenders. Public defenders is not immune under 1983 complaint allegations conspiracy with state officials to deprive clients of their civil rights.
Step back.
Now, Mr. Bill Huger was the children's attorney. According to the Department of Human Services, their own self, that my family was traumatized.
Every time they step in front of the thing, it's going
all the things that went wrong in that courtroom, there was not one stitch of paper filed in the behalf of my children. Nothing. Even though my children was disclosing abuse while they was down in DHS custody, and I came up and told Mr. Huger, ask him to come down there that my children is disclosing abuse.
Pop, step back.
While they in DHS custody. Okay. So the next visit came, and the children started disclosing abuse again. Mr. Huger, I went and got him. He was present. He heard the things that was alleged that the grandmother was doing to the children, such as sticking cigarettes to them, throwing them up against walls, beating them, threatening them. It's all in writing. Nothing. 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 Is that the law? Is that what we do to our citizens? Is that what we do to our children? Under Title 10, it clearly states that we're supposed to be looking at what is in the best interest of our children. Not what I want, not what the district attorney wants, not what some attorney out here wants, but what is in the best interest of that child. That didn't happen here. My children are all grown now. It never happened. So I know there's other families that's going through some of the same things. And it's falling on deaf ears. You feel like that you helpless. That's the position that they put you in. They place you in. You have no power. You have no authority. Well, don't you know that's what they did to the slaves? No power, no authority. They would come and take your kids, children, and go sell them. Take them out of your custody the same way DHS does. Kids screaming, hollering, and crying. And don't justify, they don't have to tell you nothing. They ain't got to give you no papers, no nothing. And if your kids wind up traumatized, so what? Well, that's what, oh, they wind up dead, it didn't matter. That's what happened with my family. So you got to realize one thing. This ain't the first time I done seen this. Where children is taken out of homes, black children taken out of homes, terrorized. You want to destroy a neighborhood, take the man out of the neighborhood. And I remember the days when that was taking place. That was designed. That was no mistake. That was designed in order to create the atmosphere that we have in there.
I found the 4-leaf clover like 4 days ago. I just looked down in like 6 seconds and found it. Yeah. I know I said it on Snapchat. Yeah.
Again.
I put it inside my diploma. So
I look around. It looks like a ghost town. I have been to the Department of Human Services. I have been to the Sheriff's Department. I have been to the Wewoka Police Department. Let's talk about the schools. When my kids was in school, here in Wewoka, man, they did all kind of things to my kids that was illegal. It was reported to the police department, okay, but the district attorney declined to prosecute. I had one sheriff to tell me, named Charles Cisco, that if he prosecuted the grandmother, that he would never get another case. The district attorney, would never prosecute another case for him. I said to Mr. Cisco, that to me sounds like blackmail. The only reason that lady wasn't prosecuted because the things that was done illegally in that courtroom would come out. And if that's not true, then let's talk about this. Come out here and show me. On top of that, if nothing never happened to my children, why would DHS give my family $50,000?
Hush money.
When it was 1.8 million signed on the tort claim.
Wow.
Okay? $1.8 million. There is no reason that no one should be forced into a settlement threatened by going to jail because your children is living in a car the DHS placed them in.
Yes.
Okay? What's legal about this? Well, now, if I'm out here breaking the law, we got the police that's ready to go and go get it. And you know why? Because they're going to get a prosecutor that's going to prosecute you.
Woo!
But ain't nobody around here willing to prosecute the people that works in these offices
around you.
That's why we're going to get a federal
that's
investigation.
doing illegal things to children. It was illegal what you done to my children by not protecting them, by not giving them their rights that's due to them by them being United States citizens. That's illegal. Somebody needs to go to jail. Now, if I'm abusing my kids, I go to jail. That's rightfully. That's anybody. But when you got DHS, okay, that can conceal evidence and hide the people that abuse the kids, and your kids suffer from trauma because of the facts that the Department of Human Services and their negligence refuse to do their job. It's supposed to be justified. No, we have laws on the books that all the attorneys know about. The district attorney knows about it. Okay, only what they call the unlearned don't know about it. Okay, that there's plenty of laws in the books to get this stuff fixed up, cleaned up. Simple. It's as complicated as you want to make it. As long as you want to hide it, as long as you want to continue to cover it up, the harder it's going to get. The worse it's going to get. Because you know why? You're going to continue to have the black people falling down dead, shot down dead. You're going to continue to have these black families running around here traumatized. Not just black families, but all families that having to go through the system. That's still illegally. Okay? It hurts everybody. Everybody doesn't feel the effects of the Department of Human Services if you ever had your kids taken. But the only reason I said the situation about the black family, my black family, is because of the 17 years of denial of services. I never heard of such thing that happened to no family. Black, white, or no family. Okay? All right? I have a daughter right now that's in court right now. Okay? Being prosecuted by the same district attorney that's involved in all the rest of this stuff. Okay? All right. That was found to be incompetent. Due to the facts. Due to the facts of the things that happened to her while she was in DHS custody. Okay? Seems like to me, the people that cause the problem is the people that need to be going to jail. The people that violate it. If I violate these laws, I'm going to jail. So we walk around here under the Patriot Act and not realizing what the law states. Well, I realize what the law states. Nobody else has to say nothing or do anything. That's your choice. But I myself choose to follow up with the law. I was the one, and my family was the one that felt the things that was done to my family even to this day. I got legal documents. I like to present them. Okay, all right. But there's nobody out here that seems to the point of where it's important enough. If anybody wants to talk about it or discuss it. Okay, again, point made, this proves that it's a hate crime. If it's not, then why come the people that I'm talking about that was involved in it, why they're not explaining it? Why come they're not doing anything to correct it even to this day? Sitting down in DHS right now. People applying for food stamps.